Hi guys, it's Bunny, and today I thought about having an alternative style on a budget. Now I want to mention that this is style only and it's nothing to do with any kind of alternative subgenre any other way other than style. Sorry, I don't know how to word that properly. But yeah, I hope that you guys like this video, and I'm going to be talking about multiple different styles in this video since I used to wear a lot darker clothing and I wear pastels, so I kind of have experience with both. I do want to mention how I can't talk about some styles like steampunk because I've never shopped for those styles, so I don't really know how to shop affordably for those styles. So yeah, I'm sorry if this doesn't include one of your styles, but if it does, I really hope that this helps you a lot. The first category I'm going to be talking about is clothing. I'm going to put timestamps for clothing, makeup, everything else, every single category that I'm going to be using in the description probably, if I remember, but if I don't, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about clothing first, and the first brand I want to talk about is Primark. This top from Primark, it's a strappy top and it's £1.80, and you may be looking at it and being like, Bunny, that's not alternative at all. How are you going to turn this alternative? There is so much you can do with one of these tops. You can have it as a piece just to go under for a bit more warmth. If you have a kind of sheer top and you're not comfortable with that, put one of these underneath it. There's so many things you can do with these. You can shred them quite easily. I haven't done that yet, but I may do a video shredding a top just to see how that works, see what I can do with it, just DIYing these tops, because for £1.80 you can do so much with them. You could put safety pins all over them, you could cut them. I have painted one before. I'm not going to show you that one in today's video because I don't really like the way that it turned out that well, but you can paint them. There's so much you can do with these tops and it's so cool. Although I'd say for tops like these you need to know a bit about DIY, but there's also so many other items that Primark's had that a few years ago. There was actually like a load of pastel clothes. They've had some quite darker clothes. They're just really good for basics, but also for some occasional more statement pieces. The next store I want to talk about is kind of a generalized one. It's just high street stores, but I have specified H&M in this because I know H&M is really good for this. There's normally mostly kind of plain but still statement-y pieces in there. I think last year there was like a really nice gothic dress. There's some stuff that they come out with, and normally at least one high street store will have something for any genre of alternative people. I'm wearing my glasses so my face looks really wonky right now, but I want to mention by genre, I didn't really word that properly, but everything that I mean is the specific alternative style you mean, because I'm not going by what TikTok sees as alternative, which is more just like e-girls. It could work for e-girl fashion, it could work for J fashion, it could work for gothic, emo, scene, pastel, just anything like that, any kind of alternative fashion type. The two items I want to show you for this to kind of show different styles are going to be dark. I have two different skirts that I want to show you guys. One is this one. It has a zip. This has been my favourite skirt when I used to wear darker clothing. I wore this one like at least like 5 days a week sometimes. Like I wore this so often. It was my favourite skirt and it was so hard to take this away from me. But yeah, I really like them. I found New Look as well has one very similar, but this one is from H&M. These stores just have quite a few plain basics. But also there's so much you can DIY with this one as well. You can put patches on it, you can paint it, you can do so much. I also can't remember the original prices of these, so I'm sorry that I can't tell you that. Also, I have this skirt. This skirt I also thrifted. I got this one on Depop. So I'm kind of doing a mix between multiple categories, but I'm going to talk about it in my stores one. It's one of these ones. It has a zip down the side. These used to be really trendy, I think quite a few years ago actually. That kind of dates when I wore dark clothing when this was trendy. But yeah, there's so many skirts as well. No, not H&M. New Look has a pastel skirt at the moment, but it is quite expensive, so I don't want to talk about that one. But yeah, they can have quite a few really good things. I think H&M also normally has some good shoes as well. I'm not really going to talk about shoes too much in this video, but you can get some quite affordable ones. In fact, I remember I used to have some H&M shoes and they were really nice. The next store I haven't bought from clothing wise, but it's Blue Banana. I'm going to be talking about Blue Banana a couple of times in this video, but they have so much clothing. There's quite a few that are £5 and less as well. There's not that much, but there is quite a few bits, especially a lot of it's band merch, which I think Blue Banana kind of caters a bit more to like gothic emo things more than anything, but also there's a few scene bits on there. There's so much cool stuff that you can get on there. I really like it. I really like Blue Banana. I wish I still wore black stuff when I shop on there. I do still shop on there, but I don't really buy clothes on there. But also they have companies like Band. They have so many things which are really cool, and a lot of them are still really affordable. Alright, sorry, I'm coming back in again, but I'm not saying that Blue Banana itself is quite cheap. I feel like it can cost a little bit more. Same with Grindstore. I didn't mention Grindstore, I don't think, but Grindstore also counts under this. But they do sell the cheaper end of more alternative brands, so it's not brands that are really expensive. Like Killstar can be really expensive, but they do have some slightly cheaper brands that you can look at on there. The next website I also haven't bought from, but it's Everything £5, and I've had so many people say they've got good stuff on there. I'm pretty sure there's so many alternative hauls from Everything £5. I've had multiple different genres of people like buying from there. They also have some quite cool shoes. I've never bought their shoes, but they're all like £5, literally £5. And some stuff is also half price, so technically they're lying saying Everything £5 because some of it's £2.50. But yeah, everything is £5 or £2.50, which I think is really cool. But I do want to quickly mention most of it is from another brand. Everything £5 doesn't produce their own clothing. That's why I'd also consider Everything £5 as quite sustainable. I don't like the word sustainable when it comes to fashion, but I think they are more good than some of these other brands. They're more kind of environmentally conscious because they take clothes from somewhere like Topshop, from H&M that aren't selling, they're kind of out of season, and they take them and they sell them, which I think is really cool. I also want to talk about TK Maxx. TK Maxx, I love TK Maxx. This top I'm wearing, this green top, is from them. It's from Bershka and it's £2.99. I was going to say $3.99. No, it was $2.99. Obviously, some of their stuff can be quite more expensive. They also have diesel jeans at the moment for like 30 quid. I just bought some for work. Although I don't wear black normally, I wear black jeans or like faded black jeans for work. But yeah. About that, I actually returned them because they didn't fit properly, but they were 30 quid. Also, I filmed this a while ago, as you can see by the hair difference, so I don't know if they still have them, but they do have pretty cool jeans. There's so much that they have and it can be really cheap. I personally recommend looking at Modbox. That's where I normally look when I'm looking at them, but still you can find stuff in other sections as well. I have a skinny dip hoodie from them and it was expensive for a hoodie, or at least I'd say it was expensive for a hoodie, but it was cheap for like a skinny dip item. So it's kind of like you're getting them on sale, but better. And finally, I want to talk about Shein and Romwe. Shein and Romwe kind of all go together. They sell pretty much the exact same items, although normally if both of them sell one item, Romwe is going to be cheaper, and I thought I'd show you guys some stuff that I got from them. I think quite a few of these were put in a haul video as well, but this is just a top and it says Angel on it. I really like it. It's pastel. It's quite simple. The only issue I have is I don't quite like this anymore because it's too bright. I feel like I expected it to be a bit lighter. Also, I've seen so many kawaii people wearing this dress, and it is the strawberry dress that they have. And I want to mention this obviously isn't meant to be a copy of the strawberry dress, and it was never meant to be. Because I've heard some people be like, oh, it's a fake strawberry dress, and I'm like, no, it was never meant to be it. It looks incredibly different. It's not zipped up at the back, which is why it looks a lot bigger than it is. Personally, I think they had a couple of dresses with this print on. I wish that I got a different one because I don't like the straps. They go all the way down the dress. I have such a small chest that they hang outwards at the bottom, which is quite sad. And finally, I think every kawaii person has to have something like this. It's just a long stripy rainbow cardigan. So many people have these. So many people have them from different brands. This was really affordable, so I got this one. I also have a normal rainbow one, which I got from New Look. That would look really cool in some alternative styles as well. So yeah, every different store has something alternative. I think if you're going on Shein and Romwe, you're actually more likely to find stuff that's a bit more, like emo, gothic, e-girl type styles, rather than like kawaii, but there's still quite a few kawaii things on there. Also, if you are plus size, Shein has a brilliant plus size range as well, like section. It's honestly so good. There's so much alternative stuff in that as well, so I'd definitely recommend them for that as well. Next section, we are now on to the accessories section of the video, and I don't have that many really for this, but I still have quite a few, and the first one I want to talk about is fishnets. They're not from a specific brand, but you can kind of get them anywhere. Poundland always have them at Halloween, so that's like £1 for your fishnets, or also Primark have quite a good price. I'm just going to show you this. Sorry they look so bad, it's because they're worn and they never really look good when they're not on, but there's so many things you could do. You could rip them, you could shred them and then put safety pins through them. You can also get these in other colours. I get some thigh-high ones from AliExpress and I have pink, I have white. Those are really cool. With fishnets, you can layer them. If you get two different sizes of fishnets, if you get some big ones and small ones, You could maybe rip the smaller ones, layer some big ones over top. They look so good layered as well. Or you can put thigh-high socks over them. I'm just going to show you these ones. I have quite a few from this brand. I didn't really wear these that often, which is really sad because I kind of was transitioning out of black clothes when I bought these. So I think I've only worn them like once or twice. Maybe not even that. But these are both from the brand Flirt Socks. These ones you can tell I've worn to bits. They are so bubbly by now. They've been worn so much. But Flirt Socks is normally sold on market stores. There's one in Cambridge, this guy who sells them. It's like £3 for a pair of thigh-highs, which is really good. And that's where I got these ones. Although these pastel ones, he doesn't really sell pastel ones. So I got these in Camden for really cheap. I think it was, you could buy them for £6 and she'd also give you a pair for £1. Like one of the ones that she was trying to get rid of, which is nice. They do all different sizes. They have thigh-highs, they have knee-highs. I think they even have like those crew socks, which kind of go halfway up your thigh. Not thigh, calf, whatever. But yeah, they're really cool. There's so many things you can do with fishnets. You can turn them into tops. Basically, fishnets are so versatile. You can turn them into tops, or if you don't like the idea of it being tight, if you have a bigger chest, or if you just are a bigger person, you can turn them into sleeves and then tie something in between them so you can wear it like a top, but you still don't have to like have it tight if you just want it underneath something. Next is going to be a brand. It's Blue Banana. There's so much you can get on Blue Banana. I literally said them in clothing, but I'm going to say them again in accessories. I have some bracelets from them. I don't have them right here to show you guys, but they're really good. I also get all my crazy color hair dye from them, which I love. I love crazy color so much, so I get all my crazy color from them when I can. They also have some pastel pink tights. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm excited to try them because they're quite cute sounding. And I feel like those could work for people who are more into kawaii fashion. Maybe even some Lolitas might be able to wear those. I don't really know because I don't buy Lolita or wear Lolita, but I feel like you could get those for Lolita. Also, something I want to mention is that you can get contact lenses from coloredcontact.com, which is now also on the Blue Banana website. They're really, really affordable. I think you can get them like £10 a pair and you can wear them for 90 days. They also have some other ones which are a bit more expensive depending on how complex they are, but they're so pretty. They're such nice looking contact lenses. I used to wear them at school. I used to have purple and grey ones, and one of them I didn't take good enough care of and it ripped and it was in my eye and it really hurt, so I had to go home and take them out. But luckily I was really close to my home because I went to the fair, and the fair is literally like a 1-minute walk from my house, so I just managed to take them out. But yeah, you can get so much on there, and also some of those prescriptions are some of the contacts of prescriptions, sorry, not some of the and on to the next category. Makeup. I think makeup is, it's not important. You don't need makeup to be alternative or to wear alternative fashion. I want to mention where when I'm saying being alternative on a budget, I'm not talking about things like listening to music, stuff like that. Makeup you can get from so many different places for so cheap. Poundland have their own makeup range. It's literally £1 per item. But also sometimes they sell stuff from other brands. I don't have any of that stuff with me right this second, but you can get 2 things of Model's own nail polish for £1.
So my lipstick, the one that I'm wearing right now and this one that I'm holding, came in a pack of 2 for £1.
You can get nail polish from them, you can get so much makeup, cool stuff, just anything really. Next is Primark. Primark I talked about a little bit in the clothing section, but you can also get good makeup from them. They're really affordable. In fact, I have a nail polish right here, 60p or something for this tiny bottle of nail polish, and I also painted a set with them. I did this little strawberry set, and that blue is from this, and it looks really nice. The Primark makeup is so good, it's so affordable, it's really nice. There's so many videos testing it that people do. I'd say if you like colourful makeup, they aren't really the thing for you, but they have like dark palettes. They actually have one that my boyfriend owns. It's really dark and it's really nice. And also for makeup, I want to mention the drugstore, but I want to specifically say some brands like Barry M, I love. They have some really nice stuff. They have some colourful stuff. MUA, they have a pretty much white foundation, if that's something that you want to wear. They're also really nice. I like that foundation a lot. Revolution used to be a lot cheaper than it is now, and I don't really think the quality's gone up that much. But I love their makeup. It's still really nice. I often use their foundation. I'm not wearing it today, but they have nice foundations and stuff. Collection, I have one of their lipsticks on today. I really like it. And finally, Essence. I normally use if I have dark eyebrows. Today I don't. I have like a little heart and then some green bits. But I usually use Essence for my eyebrows if I want some normal coloured ones. And they also have some other nice makeup as well. Finally, for makeup, I'm going to say TK Maxx. TK Maxx, obviously, I've talked about already, so I don't want to go into it too much. But they have some really nice makeup items, especially because the colours that are more alternative, they're not going to be bought by like some, I don't want to say a basic person because that sounds mean, but like someone who is an alternative. They're not going to be bought by someone who's not going to wear like a bright blue lipstick. So you can get some really good shades. Also, they often have at least some kind of Anastasia lipsticks, which are one of my favourite lipsticks in the world. I have a couple of them and both of them are from there. Also, the more alternative shades are likely to be put on sale quicker. Well, not quicker, but they're more likely to go on sale. And also, always check that your items have been, like, not swatched though. And if they have been swatched, make sure that you sanitize them once you're home if you are comfortable getting it swatched. Finally, our last category is thrifting tips. I'm not going to go too much into thrifting tips at the moment, but I will be doing, like, dedicated videos about, like, thrift flips and stuff soon. I want to do, like, a whole DIYing series, so hopefully that'll happen. But one really important tip that I think, especially for people who are goth, who wear a lot of black, this is really important. Don't shop with colours. Shop colourblind, basically. Don't go for only black stuff because you can dye it. You can dye your clothes and they'll look good. I want to mention that in most cases, if you have stitching on it, that normally doesn't take the dye, so if it's visible stitching, you may get white stitching. But I think that can still look cool if you get some jeans and they have some white stitching. I don't know. Also looking for oversized cardigans, kind of like the one that I just showed you from Shein/Romwe. They're really nice. They're really nice. They can be DIY'd so easily, I think, and they can look really good. You can't really fuck up a cardigan that much, especially if it's a looser knit. Also, online thrifting, Depop, eBay, Vinted, stuff like that. You can set the prices on it as well. I think Depop's really good. I use that more than any of the others. I use it to get a lot of clothing. As I mentioned, I got this skirt from Depop as well, which is really cool. I got it really inexpensive. I've also got clothing from like Cupcake Cult, stuff like that from there, which is really nice. And the last one is going to garage sales. I don't know how to say that word properly, and we don't really have those in the UK. Or car boot sales, we more have those, which is like a big field where it's like a bunch of people selling shit. And they can be so easily upcycled. You can get clothes for like 50p, really cheap. I actually got a couple of these. I got one in this and I also got the triangle. I'm going to turn it into a backpack. This even comes with the zips, so it's already got like loads of room. I don't even have to put too much effort into it. And they're going to look really good. I haven't bought the stuff for it yet, but I'll probably do that in a video as well, turning these into backpacks. So obviously the triangle's yellow, the square's blue, stuff like that. But I think they're going to be really nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to do just backpacks, one backpack, one shoulder strap. I'm not sure yet. But I'm really, really excited to do this. You can get so many things that can be upcycled. You can get stuff that doesn't even need to be upcycled, stuff like that. And as I said before, I already have so many other thrifting tips, which I kind of want to show off and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to save those for another video dedicated to that because I don't want this video to go on for too long. But I really hope that you like this video. I really hope this has helped. I hope that if you're alternative, I haven't missed kind of your styles out. I just want to remind people that not every alternative subculture is fashion based only, but some are, and I really hope that you like to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys hopefully in another video. Okay, bye!